Don't eat your harvest. Don't eat all of your harvest. That your business is doing well now does not mean that it will continue like that going forward. In Africa here, we are limited in terms of sources of capital. I'm sure you would have noticed that many people complain that banks don't give loans. It's very difficult to get capital. So one of the most guaranteed sources of capital you will get from your business is from your profits. So as you get profits, you have to keep reinvesting in the business, because any other way you try to raise capital will cost you. The bank loan rates right now are about between 35 and 40%. Many businesses cannot afford that. For the microfinance banks and the fintechs, even more expensive than that. I've been hearing some very outrageous rates. Some do up to between 5, 7, 10% per month, depending on how long you want to take that money. So, and if you want to raise equity, anybody who's going to give you equity might be asking you for a share of your company you may not feel comfortable giving away. Any other way you try to raise money will cost you an arm and a leg. That means the surest way that will give you peace of mind in terms of capital is from your profit. So as you are generating profit, that surplus, you need to be creating a war chest. Because a time will come. It can be a COVID, it can be competition. In fact, one interesting angle of competition that some people are complaining about now, the people who sell hair extensions, for example, they source from places like China and they sell in Nigeria. One of my clients, who is based in the DRC, in Congo, sells spare parts. And one of the things he did was he bought huge amounts of his spare parts and he stockpiled it. People in spare parts do this a lot because spare parts does not expire. So if the dollar rises, you have old stock that you can sell at current price and make more profit. So he did that, but what then happened was that suppliers in China are now setting up on the ground in Africa. They are now sending Chinese people to come and open shops, and they will send the products from their warehouses or their factories in China to Nigeria and other African countries, and they are competing against you for your customers. So when you are competing against your supplier, I can't even imagine how you will thrive, because they will beat you in terms of costs. And the Chinese are so good with business that many of them even do credit, supplier credit, just to win you over. They will give you credits and they tell you, they give you terms, they make you an offer that is very difficult for you to resist. Making sure that you have a war chest. Sometimes you can have that war chest and you warehouse it in real estate. You can put it in other investments. It could be stocks, it could be treasury bills or whatever it is. But bottom line is, there will come a time in your business when things will not be as rosy as they used to be, and you may need to make an important and decisive decision. It could be to make key changes in the business. It could be to introduce new products or develop new products that will cost money. And at that time, you may not have access to capital. It may not be as affordable for you. You then have to rely on the money that you have kept aside.
So that's one of the financial habits, to ensure that you don't eat your profit and things like that.
Don't eat your profit. You need to be mindful of hidden costs. There are hidden costs in a business. It's not as if these are costs you are not seeing. One of the recent examples I saw was with a client. Business is really good. It's a cash-heavy business. So you're saying cash is coming in, cash is going out. And the assumption of this one is that the business is quite profitable.